rock and rolla. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, this is Wolfman Jack coming in here.
Welcome in.
This is Grabbing the Brisket. Thanks for choosing our podcast. I mean, shit. Do you think like maybe somebody just randomly discovered our podcast? It's like, let me just click on this episode and just like, all right, I'm digging this. Or
if this is the very first episode somebody's listening to, I want them to comment below and just like, this is my first episode. I want to know that. Leave us a comment. Yeah, I do want to know that.
That'd be cool. That'd be really cool. Yeah, because it's like, what in the God have I stumbled into?
What? That's like most of our TikTok lives. It's like half the comments are, what did I just stumble into? Like, how did I just come across this?
Right.
I don't know what algorithm led them to us.
The other half are girls from Indonesia.
Yeah.
And the Philippines.
Yep.
Hello. From Indonesia. Hello, Indonesia.
The one that tagged us today.
Yeah.
Right.
Very cool.
Yeah. They're not definitely tuning into the podcast, but
I think
we appreciate the support.
It means something else. And
I saw that like 7.3 million views of the Grabbing the Brisket hashtag.
Yeah.
That's crazy,
Which
right?
I didn't even know we had a hashtag. I didn't know people were hashtagging it.
You're not hashtagging it. Something wrong with you.
I thought we were just atting it. Hashtagging it.
You had to hashtag it too. Yeah.
That's so old school very cool. There, Matt.
I know.
Very
right?
cool.
God,
you're supposed to be the young buck.
I know.
Sorry. I'll go delete my MySpace.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
Jeez.
Hey, new voice today. Alex, hey, thanks you for joining today.
Say new.
Oh, absolutely.
I've
been on 3, 4.
Yeah, I've been on a few times.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. He's still a prospect, right?
He's still a prospect.
If we had motorcycle jackets, he would say prospect in the back.
It would. It would. Yeah. Obviously, can't get his chair right. Couldn't get situated.
Right.
I'm just waiting for y'all to jump me in.
Right. It's happening. It's happening tonight.
I think that well, probably not tonight, but I think that entails like just getting super inebriated, right?
Well, then he's already in.
Okay.
Yeah. He was in before any of us were in.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I love it. What's the week like for y'all? What's it been like?
I bought a new radio this week.
Yeah,
for my house?
Truck.
No, for
my
truck.
Yeah.
Okay.
People still do that?
It was on sale for $20, but the volume on it was stuck all the way up. I thought to myself, I couldn't turn it down.
What kind of radio?
Wait, was that a
It's
joke?
called a dad
Was that a
joke.
joke?
God, it's called a dad
Wait,
joke.
I don't get it. That was just...
Let me say it again.
Yeah, say it again.
The volume on it was stuck all the way up. Mm-hmm. I couldn't turn it down.
Couldn't turn it down.
That's just a fact. I mean, if it's all the way up, you can't turn it down.
I don't think that either. That's horrible.
Couldn't turn down the
That's
dip.
a
I feel like you
horrible
need to
joke.
come up with another dad
I
joke.
feel like,
I
I
like
feel
it.
like you know
what?
better. That was horrible.
I said there is a car stereo that I bought for $20.
No, I got all of it.
Hey, we got the joke.
It was just...
Quit
the
telling
volume
me-
was stuck all the way up.
Again.
I couldn't turn it down.
Quit.
Yeah, I
He
know,
couldn't
it's just-
turn down the $20
Hey, for the
deal.
5th time, John.
Jesus
It ain't that
Christ.
funny.
I feel
Just
like
get
John
over
needs
yourself.
a redemption.
Yeah.
Later in the episode, John's
Well,
gonna
that
deal
was
with
sent
the
in by a
redemption.
listener, so that's his fault.
Yeah. No,
Thank you, Adam.
Yeah. Adam.
I was wondering why you put a $20 radio in your $70,000 truck.
I haven't heard of anybody buying a radio for their car since
Damn it.
2003.
Yeah. Listen, you know what? I thought it was a good joke.
guys suck.
Good try. Adam, really good joke. John, he butchered it. He was
Maybe it's
horrible
delivery.
execution.
Poor delivery.
Yeah.
It's a
I'm
bad
sorry.
delivery.
Adam, send another one. I'll try again.
Thank you, Adam.
We
Thank
had
you for doing
we had
this.
some
We
good
appreciate
dad
it.
jokes on the TikTok Live today.
Yeah.
Do you remember them?
Oh, not at all.
Okay, I don't need
Okay. Speaking of jokes, and I didn't know we were going to go this quick into it or anything, but practical jokes. What have y'all had any like weird practical jokes you've done on coworkers? Have y'all done this? Is this a thing?
I did do I put a stapler in Jell-O. Like I pulled the office prank on one of my. So
That's my stapler.
Yeah, I took his stapler out of his desk without him knowing, and I put a Jell-O mold. And the way you do it is you run like a piece of floss through the stapler to suspend it within the gelatin, and then whenever it congeals, you pull that floss out, and then it just like that way it's not just like right at the bottom or whatever. And
You have to dig through it, right?
yeah, I did that.
I love that.
Great.
That's a great idea.
That's about
Alex,
the farthest I've ever gone to a coworker, though.
we're not going to say who you work for, but Alex, have you any practical jokes you want to talk about?
There's
That I
no
do,
way.
or
There's
that
no
I've
way
had
that you
done on
guys
me?
don't do jokey jokes. Like you guys don't prank each other.
I mean, we do kind of like the worst one that ever happened to me was like first they tried to tell me I was an engineer when I showed up. I'm like, no, I've already heard this. Whatever. I know you guys are brothers, and one of you's the engineer, one's the conductor. I'm supposed to be the brakeman. This is like job 2 on the railroad. So I'm like brand new. So they were like, hey, do you have your chemical suit? I'm like, no, they didn't give me one in class. Which sounded legit as shit to me because I was used to working around construction.
Tanks, right? Oh, no, I'm saying you're working around tanks. And
well, yeah,
right,
but I grew up working in like chemical plants. And in some areas you had to wear a chemical suit. So I'm like, no, fuck, man, they didn't give us shit. She's like, hey, here's the number of the guy you need to call. So I call this guy, which I didn't know at the time was their uncle. They were brothers. So I call this guy and I was like, hey, I don't have a chemical suit to go in this plant. And he's like, what? I'm like, yeah, I'm on whatever job it was. And he was like, so he clicked because he knew his people were on there. So he's like, what do you mean? Like, we're going to have to fire you. We're going to have to fire your instructor. And then I hear them laugh in the background. I was like, oh, you guys suck, man. I just hung up the phone on him. I was like, all right, guys.
There it is.
Y'all got me.
You just got.
They like pulled the whole blinker fluid joke on you.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Right. Well, so I just heard this one, and I've done some rotten things. I've done some horrible things. I've taken one person's office furniture out of one person's office, and I stacked it on somebody else's office. It took me a while to do it. Their whole desk, their chairs, everything. I've done the whole taping the telephones up, right? I've seen all of these. However, there is one out there that is the cake, right? I heard of this one. This happened here recently, and it was go out of town, you work with a couple of people, right? And you share rooms. Some people share rooms, right? It's just cheaper, whatever else. They go and buy a pair of women's panties, and they go and they stuff it into your suitcase.
Oh,
and they call it a divorce.
And then when you get home, you go to unload, do laundry, and all of a sudden that comes out of your laundry.
That's not right.
That's not a joke. That's like Game of Thrones, like evil shit.
This actually happened.
The girlfriend finds those.
The wife found them. And he was in the back, whatever, and she was like, really? Panties? And then he's like, I don't know what you're talking about. Like, he's still doing his thing. And she comes marching in like, panties? And he's just like, yeah, panties. Like, what?
Panties?
What are you talking about, right? And she's like, I found these in your suitcase. And that's
not funny at all.
That's a horrible joke to play on somebody. I'm not sure. I know they're kind of friends still, but they will never travel together, and that will never happen again.
I can remember one time, like, we had a new hire with us. Like, this is like his very first time working on the railroad. So, like, we come up with like terms that don't exist with the railroad, like lacing up air hoses.
Yeah,
like we called them up, button up air danglers.
Right.
And like, y'all won't understand this, but like, instead of like a handbrake, we called it a wheel stop. So we called it that for 2 weeks. Just different things. So when he goes on to his next on-the-job training with another crew,
right, he has no idea.
He's going to say these
things. I get the wheel stop. You know, the danglers.
Button up the air danglers.
Right.
And that's a good one. What the hell are you talking about, bro? Like, that's not even a thing.
That's a good one. I like that. That's a great one. Putting panties into your suitcase and having you go home is not a.
That's not funny.
That's not a good joke.
No.
Yeah.
I did go to work one time and I reached in my pocket, and my daughter was like 4 at the time, and like our laundry had got washed together at some point.
Yeah, I've had this happen.
And I pull out like this little girl pair of panties in my pocket.
Right.
And I'm like, this is really weird. Like, they're my daughter's underwear.
Right.
But I'm like, if I get hurt at work and they cut my pants off to like help me, and they find little girl's underwear in my pocket, like, how do you explain that?
You probably don't, but at least you're getting hurt, and nobody has to ask you right then, like, what are these panties for?
No, I just
right? Like, I'm hurt, my leg's cut off. What are these panties for?
no, I took them out and put them in a paper towel, and like bought them like 50 paper towels and threw them in the trash.
Right, you get paranoid.
I wanted no part in that.
You got paranoid. I was
nervous.
I had this is funny because I had I wear boots and jeans, and I had my wife's panties. They were stuck to the side of the jeans. Put my boots on,
little static action.
and then static action. As I'm walking around, these panties are being drug on the back of my cuff. Right, I don't even notice it for like I don't know, like most of the day. And finally, someone was like, "What is that on the back?" I was like, "I know what you're talking about. Like, shoe, what?" And then I reach down and pull it out, and it's panties. I'm like, I'm an idiot. I need to okay, just throw them away.
You know, just go like, oh, that's right.
Just throw them away. That's all you can do.
You're just a magnet.
That's right. A magnet.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, it's the Grabbing the Brisket podcast, guys. Hey, thank you for tuning in. I mean, we really do appreciate the support. Do we want to get into the Grabbing the do we have a beer review today?
We do.
Do we want to get into the Grabbing the Brisket
Beer review. All right, tonight we've got Deep Eddy lemon
Is this a beer?
vodka soda
Why?
It's not a beer.
because it was in my ice chest.
Okay.
Yes, this is from Deep Eddy, which you guys may or may not be familiar. We drink a lot of that shit here, whether we want to or not.
Nope.
Not
Not anymore.
This is
Because of your wife.
Denny's fault.
this is the Lemmy.
Lemmy.
Lemmy Dimmy.
Alcohol is fun.
Vodka soda.
Nice.
So we're going to taste it. We're going to tell you if it's yummy or not.
I can't wait to give this a 0 out of 10.
Come
Let's
on,
try
man.
it.
Don't be hurtful.
The owner of Deep Eddy's actually owns a ranch down it's like one property over from my buddy's ranch.
Oh, yeah?
Go ahead and give that a taste.
I
Give it a taste.
haven't tasted it yet.
Go ahead, give it a swaller.
Jane, you want to talk to a bus? Talk to a bus.
Alcohol is
Give
fun.
me another beer.
Somebody's had too much Deep Eddies.
Hey, talk to us about the can.
Yeah, so picture what the bottle for Deep Eddy's is. It's just it's very summery. It's a very summery can. There's a woman on it that's kind of sprawled out. Put our toes in the water. I don't know. It's got lemons on it. It's just very summertime. It's a summertime ale.
I mean, yeah, it's the Deep Eddy logo, and then it's got a little more.
It's crafted with real lemon juice. So I don't know. Looks very acidic. Is the word I'm going to use?
The can looks acidic.
Yeah.
I agree. It's got a lemon on it.
Yep. Well, I guess I was really accurate with what I was
you
talking
were.
about.
Very, very,
And
very
thank
precise.
you.
I like that.
It's very astute. So
Very
go F
Very
yourself.
acute.
4.5% alcohol by volume, 12 ounces, of course. The can say made with real. They keep saying the same thing. Made with real juice. Nothing really special about this though, and it's marketed for women.
This is not terrible.
It's good.
I like
You
it.
say that about every. Okay, this is the John scale.
Okay, let's
right?
hear it. Let's hear the John
This
review.
is the John scale. It's not terrible. That means don't ever buy it. You never want to try this beer. Don't go near it. That's the John scale.
Tastes like 7-Up.
And there's that, and then there's John giving everything like above an 8.5.
That's not true at all.
It's not terrible.
Most
and
of
it's
my
amazing.
reviews are like in the 7 to 8 range. Like I would say, most of them.
Bro.
I would disagree with what you said.
True, man.
Let's not
Seriously.
do this right now, John.
He's getting put on the spot.
Okay?
I like it.
You like it?
I do.
Hey,
Look.
why don't we let Alex judge it first?
This
today?
legit tastes like 7-Up.
It is 7-Up.
It tastes exactly
They
like
put
7-Up.
7-Up in a bottle and put alcohol in it.
No.
This tastes like 7-Up.
Uh,
What is it? Okay,
bruh.
Matt, go ahead.
You want me to go first?
Sure.
Yeah, go
Okay.
ahead.
I like. I'm pleasantly surprised. I was gonna, before I drink any of this,
Take another sip.
I was thinking 0. I
Nope.
was going to score it
Take
before I
another
took a
sip
single
first.
sip. Okay, hold on.
What's it?
It's like a flat soda with a very odd lemony flavor. I'm going to give it a 1.2.
Oh, you're so full.
There
of
you
shit.
go.
It's not
That's
that bad.
the score it
You know what?
deserves.
You know what?
Oh my
He is.
God.
1.2.
He's being a freaking little I had to give it a low score. 'Cause I had to say it was a low score in the beginning. This is not a low score. This is
It's
7-Up.
This is super drinkable.
No, it's
Make 7-Up yours. Right? You've seen the commercials.
Yeah.
This stuff is delicious.
Up yours. I got it.
I can take this to work. Up yours, Matt.
No.
This is
there's,
good.
There's 500 other alcoholic beverages I would drink.
Okay,
before I drink
put this up against other seltzers. Where does it rank?
The
John-
lowest.
John,
Really?
give me,
Oh,
Yeah.
way.
John,
you're
give me
so
your
wrong.
give me your
Lowest.
number. John,
I drink
go.
seltzers all the time. This is way better than any of them.
Nah.
Okay,
Yep.
this
Go ahead,
is
John.
really good.
Give me your
Oh,
number,
there it is. That's
Johnny.
I'm going to be honest here, right?
Yes.
Because I definitely prefer beer, right?
Of course.
But this is super tasty. Like
I'm drinking this tomorrow
I
at
don't
work.
know.
I'm buying a 6-pack of these.
Okay. I don't know. What is the calories on this? Like, if I'm trying to lose
It's
weight,
one
maybe I'll
calorie.
Get,
No,
if it's 1 calorie, then
it's 127 grams of carbs.
so it's the same as a beer. That's not good. I don't like
Does
that.
that lower your
That's a little
score?
more.
It does
That
a
lowers
little
the
bit.
score.
Yeah, okay,
Good.
But how many what is a 7-Up?
I don't drink sodas. So
Exactly. Think about that for a second.
Soda.
I didn't say
Soda.
Pop? What do you want me to say?
Yeah, okay, just give us your score.
It's still good. It tastes like 7-Up. I'm giving it a 7.0.
Oh my
Of
God.
course you could.
Now
right?
nobody can trust
Yeah.
us. Nobody
Yeah, the
don't
rookie-ass
go to our
score and, like,
website.
you know
Don't
what?
look at our beers. No. Here.
Make 7-Up yours as well, John.
You don't think I'm accurate?
No, I think a 7-0 is a rookie ass score. Like you could definitely.
Do you think I'm
rate it.
low or do you think I'm high?
I think
Bro.
you're rookie and high.
You're low.
Okay.
Oh no.
I want to go again. Can I start over?
Yeah, go ahead.
Can I start
Go
over?
ahead. What is your
I would like to give
What is your
this-
fake score?
That was my fake score. This is my real score.
Nope.
I'm going. Nah, fuck it. It's still 7.0.
7.0.
It's good.
Okay.
It's good. It's good. It's good. It's drinkable. Alex, what do you think?
I'm above you on this. Like, I love this.
It's
Delicioso.
I can see floating in the pool and drinking these all day.
Yeah. Hey,
It's a great summertime drink. 8 too. All day.
God.
I
Two?
love this.
I like
Are
that. That's
you
a good number. That's a
talking
good number.
I
about this?
love this.
are you talking to me?
You know who's been really quiet since we cracked these open?
Yes, it's been drinking
I'm
it
just
though.
hoping it's because James is the one person who has some like rationality left.
Do it,
He's going
James.
to level this back down for us.
I'm taking cake right now. 7-Up cake. There's so many ideas I have right now, James.
I'm more on the lines with cruising around the street and my
6'4".
6'4".
That's okay.
There's, I
I
don't
love
know what's
this.
happening. I don't know what. Are you pranking me? Like what's going on right now? A 6'4" is way too high for this.
You're so far
I
off
don't
base, bro.
It's like flat lemon water is what this tastes like.
It tastes bad?
Can somebody
Yeah.
turn this mic off? I've heard you down rap this thing the whole time. However, all I've seen is good score after good score after good score.
How much is left in this cup?
Looks like you've got the problem. Remember those people that turn around and start pointing the finger at everybody else, right?
Like
And
a half a
s-
swaller.
Yeah,
Okay, his cup's empty. I
all
don't
of
want
a
to hear
s-
it, man.
Yeah, think about this. All of a
I'll take
sudden,
anything.
it's like it's you, and you're like, hey man, for every finger you point out, there's 3 more pointing back at you, right? This is Matt right now. This thing.
Here's the deal.
this is-
Nobody likes, not everybody loves these seltzers.
I don't love these seltzers, but this thing tastes like a freaking 7-Up.
It's very
Yeah.
lemony.
It does taste a little flat. You're right. It tastes like a flat 7-Up, which for me, in the alcohol world, is a win.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
Wow. A flat. See? Okay. Yeah. All right. Just go ahead, Jan. Let's get this over with. I'm done.
I also am a 7-0.
Yes.
This is a 7-0.
All this shit he gave me about up yours. Up
No,
yours,
that
too.
was a commercial that 7-Up actually ran.
I know it was.
Make 7-Up yours.
Yeah, but you said I was a 7-Up yours too.
I make 7-Up yours.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? You don't get it.
Does that conclude?
It does.
Please let it conclude.
And we just lit a match on this, grabbing the brisket.
Beer Yes, that was great. I wish I had another one of those.
Oh God.
Wish I
too.
could just drink all those like all day long.
You know what we do have?
Just stop. Please.
If they were lower calories and lower carbs,
I'm being
I'd be
facetious.
all about that
Thank you.
shit.
Thank you.
It's very good to drink one
Coors Light's better.
or
How about
half
that?
a one, a half a cup.
For you, yeah.
It's refreshing. I
It
couldn't
is.
drink like more than 2 of those.
I could drink a few of those.
I would rather drink Deep Eddy's lemon vodka straight than drink this.
Hey,
Okay.
Coors Light is
And you know how much I
100
hate that.
102 calories and only 5 grams.
I'm sticking to Coors Light.
There it is.
There it is.
Coors Light just
There it
wins.
is. You know what we do have, though? We do have a question that came in from a listener just today.
Yeah?
We do.
And Matt's going to share it with us.
Nice.
I am. So, I don't know if you guys remember this, but his name's Adam McKnight, and he's written in before.
He's the same dude that gave me the dad joke tonight.
Yep.
Which
He's
you guys
also,
asked
I think
him.
he's also been the winner of a Sucklebuster. Go ahead. Oh, Jan walked away. Hold on. He's the...
Sucklebusters,
Okay, go ahead. Do it, John.
Everybody loves a Sucklebusters.
We're not doing that right now.
Well, Jan did it for you.
You have to win it.
too late. Okay, so, well, he
Don't try to
did
pull
an entry
teeth.
before, and he won it. He sent us a question.
Which
So here
was?
it goes. He says, I have a topic suggestion question. Pork loin. Is it not popular in Texas? Just did a bacon wrap stuffed pork loin with cheese and sweet onions. Turned out really good, but couldn't get the bacon to crisp up. Smoked at 225 till it was 155 on the Pit Boss. Any suggestions? Thanks in advance. So, pork loins.
Well, my question would be like, well, how long did it take to cook? Because doing a pork loin, yeah, I mean, you're cooking that pork to 150,
Right.
155 max,
Yeah, that's what he said.
He said 155.
155. So that limits the amount of time you could put on there to smoke. So it limits the amount of time for that bacon to start crisping up. So I mean,
I have the answer right here. The answer is you need to add a little sugar. Add a little
That's
sugar
true.
or sauce to that bacon.
It will caramelize a little bit.
It's going
at
to
least.
caramelize. It's going to crisp. It'll be done the same time you get to 155 or 150. And this is a boss move. Not a lot of people know about this. And it actually, if you go to overcook your stuff, it won't be so crumbly. So you got to add some sugar. Add a sauce or something that's kind of sweet to it. Let it caramelize and go from there.
or he didn't mention, but you got to use some thin ass bacon.
Yeah,
I
don't
would
get
say
that thick
definitely-
stuff.
Can't use that thick.
I like that. If you're going thin, and how many times do you wrap? Are you double wrapping, or how does that look? You do the bacon weave, right? I'm assuming.
I'm hoping he's not doing that on
If
this.
you're doing the
but-
weave, it is
So-
harder to get it.
No,
crispy.
bacon
It
weave's
looks
good on
cool,
a
but it's
pork
hard to
butt.
make it crispy.
It is, but if you add the glaze, add something that's going to set up, let that sugar caramelize. It will definitely, it'll help out what the firmness of what that bacon's going to be.
Do you think that running the pit a little bit hotter would be better? Like running it, say, at
If it was me,
275, 300, even 350 maybe.
I would go
to get that
250.
bacon.
He's at 225. I'd
Yeah.
go 250.
250?
Yeah, because you don't want to go too
I would think
hot.
so because if you go low and slow like that, it takes a long time for bacon to render.
Mm-hmm.
So stepping up the heat will definitely render that bacon out a little bit quicker.
Right,
You're going to
Twofold?
cook the internal temperature of the pork a little bit quicker, but it'll definitely
No.
crisp
That's
up
what I
the
would say.
outside.
I like to
but
run it closer to
twofold.
300.
Twofold. The pork's done. I'm sorry, the bacon's done, and the pork itself is not. So now you're trying to get that internal temperature up to 155, and now you got black or crunchy bacon on this thing.
We
I don't
got to
think
find
that
that
works.
sweet
As soon as
spot.
you- huh?
I
You got to
think,
find that sweet spot.
yeah,
That's
I don't
right.
think it'll...
That's right. So 250, 245, I think is a money heat for that. But again, if you see at 225, if the pork itself is working out perfect for you, and only the bacon's not, that's when you want to like maybe because to me that's most important, right? I don't want to ruin bacon, but who wants to ruin a whole pork loin? I mean,
Right.
no one's a dried or overcooked pork loin, right? So if 225 is a number in my mind, then I'm like, okay, then add something to the bacon. The millionaire bacon just hits a little bit different, anyways. It'll work.
This
I-
kind of
I
just
agree with that.
unlocked like a memory for me. Like early on cooking, like in the 90s, I bought some filet mignon wrapped in bacon, threw it on my grill. It's before I ever tried to probe
Yep.
anything. So I'm cooking in the steak, cooking it. The bacon's not crisp enough.
Flubbery,
So I just kept cooking.
overcooked it.
He made
And
hockey pucks.
And I just kept cooking
Yeah,
till the bacon got crisp. And it was shit.
Yeah.
How was the bacon, though?
God dang. It was probably shit, too.
Aw.
So
And this was also cooking it on like a portable Weber grill,
Right.
gas grill in college. It
Well, going back to like what they don't teach you or what you don't learn is like a lot of these chefs, when you go to these restaurants that get the bacon wrap filet mignons, that shit's put in an oven. Like it's seared up, but then it's quickly thrown into an oven and it's finished temped, and they're probe it. The outside gets crispy. It's still tender on the inside. It's still like medium rare or whatever the temperature they're going for. Mm-hmm. That's one thing we kind of fail at that because we don't do that. We're like, okay, I'm going to sear it, and flip it again, sear it. Oh, shit, it's not still done. The bacon on the outside's still rubbery. Shit, how do I get the bacon? And you're trying to roll that hockey puck on the grease, just try to get some, it just doesn't work.
And on top of that, I got $20 for the first one of you that says what I marinated that shit in.
Got this.
Italian dressing.
Worcestershire. A1.
Soy sauce. Teriyaki.
Allegro. Is that around back in the days?
Apple juice.
Was it barbecue sauce?
The worst thing you could marinate something in.
Ketchup.
Hold on.
He's making hand signals.
Give us a hint.
Lighter fluid? What is going on here?
I give up.
You have to tell us, brother.
Liquid smoke.
Down came
damn.
a
You
spider,
marinated and
watched the spider out.
You're off. Okay,
Yeah.
this is your last time on the podcast.
That tasted bad before you cooked it.
You don't marinate shit in liquid
Just eat it
smoke.
raw. You're like, man, this is really
Well,
smoky.
I mean, when you're first starting out, here you go, John.
That's true.
No, I don't want your $20.
Don't want
you,
for
though.
that liquid smoke.
Yeah, go buy yourself another flaming gun.
Well, hey, to answer Adam's first question about whether it's popular in Texas or not, I'll just say I've never been to a barbecue in Texas and somebody was throwing down pork loin. That's to me, that's something you might just cook for your family at home every once in a while.
I will say we have done some of those in competition for Chef's Choice and whatnot, and done well.
Yeah, we
Have
have.
we?
And, yeah, we
I
have.
don't remember
And then and we did you flay them out and then you stuff them with. We did the boudin.
Stuff it with boudin, brother.
Boudin, some cheese, roll back up, bacon weave. They were really good.
We did one at the competition recently, remember? We forgot it was on the pit, and
we
next
did leave it
morning
on
we
there.
were like,
That's still there.
That's like a
weird.
piece of wood on there.
Who wants the petrified piece of meat?
Ever since I learned about the pork steak, I have never bought a pork loin. It's just
I will tell you right now, pork steaks are good, but you cannot sleep on a pork loin. And the pork loin adds a different texture, and one of the best ones I've ever had, and I've cooked a bunch of them, but it's the one James made. James made a pork loin probably 3 or 4 years ago, probably 4 years ago, and when it came off, he didn't wrap it in anything. He just cooked it by itself. But when you sliced into it, it was like the perfect pork chop because you didn't have all. I like the fat; it's more flavor. But think about a perfect I guess is the bite, the perfect bite every single time. It was phenomenal, and I remember Gene talking about this, which is our uncle. He didn't really care for the seasonings that we were using. He was like, "Oh, that's disgusting!" Right? Ugh.
Oh, he tasted it before it was on
He's like,
meat.
"Oh, ugh." And we're
It was
using
like
that
right out of the
Lane's.
bottle.
Yeah, so we use that Lane, some of that Lane's on there. But he was like, "Ugh." Basically, he's like, just shot it out, put it down, done. Right? When the pork loin came off, he finally tries a bite. We sliced off, just round slices. Right? Boom, boom, boom. He tries a bite. He goes back and he sits down. All of a sudden, he goes back, stands up, and he's like, "Shit, that's really good." Grabs another bite, and then he proceeded to go and just eat. I think he ate the pork loin at that point. It was that good. It was really good.
Yeah. I mean, the biggest thing with pork loins, I think, like James
Can't
was saying,
overcook it.
Don't overcook it,
Please
man.
don't
Like,
overcook
so many
it.
people are like, "Oh, it's pork. You got to take it, though. Whatever the hell.
170.
Don't do that,
180.
man. You can
Don't.
pull it at like 145 and you're fine. You know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe to answer
I love
Adams?
pork loins.
Adam's question, one of the things that you could probably do is start experimenting with stuffing it. As we mentioned a little bit earlier.
He stuffed early. He said he stuffed his. He said he did cheese.
Well,
and,
cheese.
Oh, yeah.
Cheese and
Whatever.
grilled onions or something.
Oh, sweet onions.
Sweet onions.
Which
onions.
would be really good in my mind.
It
I'm
does
like,
sound
that sounds
good.
money.
God dang it, I'm hungry.
Well,
I know.
boudin would actually help retain a little bit more moisture than cheese and onions.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe use.
Boudin's dry though. It's dry, isn't it?
Would
I would
boudin
think cheese
dry
would keep
out
it
the pork
more
more?
moist.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Like Jan said, it's personal preference, but I'll take a good pork steak over a perfect pork loin.
Shout out to
Damn.
FedEx.
FedEx
at 10
delivering
o'clock.
late.
But for sure, I would say just experiment with it and try different things. See what you like.
Yeah. By the way, in Texas, we love the hell out of pork loin.
Yeah. We don't talk about them that much, but yeah.
That's because nobody really loves the hell out of pork loin. It's just there.
I'm gonna make some
It's
this
just
weekend.
like, yeah.
I'm gonna make some this weekend. It's gonna blow your freaking mind.
We're making
I
some.
won't wait for it.
We're gonna make some damn pork sandwiches here.
There you go.
Do we have a barbecue fail?
We do.
Do we, John?
You have it.
I know. I think you guys are gonna like this one a lot. Actually,
This was pretty cute.
yeah. So it's a shame that people listening to the podcast can't see this picture, but he did this thing. This is Rey Isaac sent this in. He said, "Me to my daughter, can you please add some pellets to the smoker? My daughter," and it's got like a worried face, and the picture is his pellet smoker with all the pellets just dumped in like cooking.
Oh, the
area.
bottom of it.
Yeah,
Right on where the grate is. Basically, if you have a pellet smoker, you know you have that deflector plate that goes across right underneath your
Yeah.
grate,
Right.
all the way, covers the whole inside of your thing. She just dumped them right in there.
all in that.
It's
area.
covered. It is covered with
didn't know.
pellets.
Like seasoning.
So he said, I was smoking beef short ribs, and then after smoking for 3 hours, I took them off to crank up the temp. While doing so, I asked my 11-year-old if she could put pellets in the Traeger. She said yes, and he asked how much. I have a cup in my pellet bin. I just told her to fill it up, meaning the hopper, and, well, the rest is history. And she just dumped all those pellets inside that
God,
whole area. So.
The whole cooking chamber, she just dumped
just
pellets.
dump pellets. And
The
fill
picture
it
is
up.
hilarious.
Yeah.
We'll post that. So if you are wondering, like, what the hell are they talking about? Go to any of our social media. We'll have it posted. You guys can see and laugh with us.
She
And
I love this.
Is this
She
guy going to
tried.
win?
Yes.
Is this guy going to win a Sucklebusters?
He
seasoning
is
of his
winning
choice?
a Sucklebusters seasoning of his choice.
You know why?
Q
Because
Jan.
Sucklebusters. Everybody wants some Sucklebusters.
There you go.
Correct.
Love that. Never gets old.
Ever.
What was his name? Ray?
Yeah.
There you go, Ray. Hey, by the way, by the time this comes out, might I tempt you into a certain rub?
Oh, yeah. It's coming.
Is there a rub?
It's not out yet, but I've heard it should be here this
Okay.
week.
Okay. So
Available this week.
So by the time they hear this,
yeah,
Let's
it should
see.
be.
out.
Yeah.
let's do this. Can I say it?
You sure?
The Chicks That Smoke rub.
I mean, we've been
So
teasing it for 6 months.
Ask
So
for the Chicks That Smoke. You're going to love it. Put it out there. Put it on everything. It's delicious.
what he said.
Wow. I mean, this is the part of the podcast where we
No, it's not.
shut it
Super hot
down.
here. It's
No,
a sweat
it-
factory.
it's-
We're all melting down. I feel like
Matt's
we're in
like,
China. I
this
feel
is
like
the time where we shut
we're
it
building
down.
Nike shoes right now. This is bullshit.
This is a
Should
sweatshop.
be working like this.
Hey, can I talk about
Yeah.
So I saw you brought up Nike. So I saw that they brought up
Nike?
Nike.
No, the Nike.
Oh,
Nike?
the Nike.
Oh, Nike.
Nike. They came out with a brand of Air Force Ones that were the color changing ones.
Yes.
Wait,
I
what,
tried
do
these.
you mean Air Force One?
No, I tried to get them.
What is
They're
that?
the
It's an airplane.
LX
Oh, okay.
UVs.
Correct.
Leslie signed up at 9 o'clock in the morning when they were supposed to come out.
Can't get them.
Couldn't get them.
Couldn't get them. Yeah. So I've been seeing them all over social media, and Jan mentioned Nike, so I was like, let me talk about this. Did you know? Okay, so these are like, imagine the hypercolor clothes that we used to wear.
Yeah.
These shoes are like that. So you put
It's
them
a
out.
shoe.
You put
okay,
it-
I'm with you guys now. All right, go ahead.
You put them out in the sunlight. They're white shoes. You put them in the sunlight, and they turn colors.
They're white with a blue sole.
Right. The one thing I learned today, which I think is so fucking bullshit. Fuck Nike. Sorry, John will probably
There
edit
goes that
out.
sponsorship.
Wow, yeah.
Bro,
Tell us
we,
more about White with the Blue Soul.
we were never going to get that.
Guess how long that color changing lasts?
3 weeks.
8 hours.
What?
Wait, what do you mean?
The color changing,
And then it stops?
it stops.
Then
And it doesn't do it again?
It doesn't do it again.
And what color is it going to be?
It's done.
Oh, I was
It'll
all-
stay the bright color.
Oh, I didn't know that. I was all in for 4 pairs.
So
This
wait.
my wife,
So it's
and both
only
my
that's why they
kids.
keep them in the box. I assume before that, right?
Right.
So you don't, are they different colors? You don't know what color you're going to get. It's a surprise.
It's all the same color.
There may be a couple of different ones that are like
This
maybe
is
varying
scheme.
color.
No, it's white.
But they're all
It
the same.
It
They're
starts
wa-
out white with a blue sole.
White Air Forces come out, you put them on, you go outside, and they light up colors.
It's like blue and like a green.
There's a pink,
and
there's
a pink in there. Like, dude, they're pimp.
Yeah.
Like,
You have
I didn't
8
know-
hours.
I didn't know it stopped.
That's
Yes.
dumb. That is dumb. Why? Why does this
People
stop?
are paying
I don't get
hundreds of dollars for
No.
these shoes.
I am so glad
Thousands.
you told me that.
It's going to be
Dang it.
thousands.
Go get you some Tony Llamas and
Well,
call it a day.
They've released
Listen,
them
why are you
several
not
different
wearing
times.
Tony Llamas anyways?
Yeah.
Luke
I am.
Casey, Tony Llama. What's the other one? Go to your local city and Google the word custom bootmaker and go to them. They'll measure your feet. They'll build the boots you want. Go there. Do not do this. Well, don't get me wrong. I would actually like to have a pair of these shoes, but
not
I would not
anymore.
want them for the same reason you want them for.
Right. They're pimp. You have an 8-hour window to wear those.
So stupid.
Bro, you really ruined my day.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Or
Actually,
he saved you some money.
You saved me some money
Right,
because,
there
it
like,
is.
both my kids and my wife wanted them. Like, for Christmas, I was going to spend
A lot.
Thousands.
some stupid money on those because they all wanted them. I didn't know they only lasted 8 hours.
8 hours.
That's
8 hours
bold.
until they go full color, and then it just whatever color it is, it just stays. That's mind blowing.
Was that the mind blowing
Wow.
sound?
As soon as we
It is.
log off, I'm calling my wife and telling her I'm glad we didn't buy these.
You know what time it is?
Cancel that order.
Yeah. Better cancel that order. They show up, send them back, or sell them online.
Right.
Yeah, hey guys, it's honestly, did we even talk a whole lot? We talked a little barbecue, right?
Pork loin.
Yeah. So, hey, honestly, guys, it's been great talking barbecue, you guys.
Peace.
There, you guys.
Thanks for tuning in and smoke on.
Thanks, everybody. We've been great.
Dang it, Bobby. Just grab the brisket. Or we would like to give a special thanks to FOGO Premium Hardwood Lump Charcoal, Bolner's Fiesta Spices, CoolieNation Custom Koozies, Cambro Manufacturing, Yeti Cooler, the Smoke Sheep Barbecue Newsletter, and Texas Brew Hopper. We appreciate their support. Y'all guys go check them out.